It started with a flicker on my television screen. Just a glitch, I thought. Static, a brief distortion of sound. Nothing out of the ordinary. But then, the glitch happened again. This time, it wasn't just static. It was a voice. Keep rolling. He doesn't suspect anything. I froze. The voice came from my TV, but I wasn't watching anything. The screen displayed a live feed of my own living room. I turned around, expecting to see someone filming me, but there was nothing. My heart pounded as I stared at the screen. It showed me, standing there, looking at the TV. And then, right before my eyes, the words appeared at the bottom of the screen, live. The Jason Show, Season 29, my blood ran cold. Jason was my name, and Season 29? That was my age. I grabbed my phone, my hands shaking. I dialed my best friend, Mark. Hey man, something weird just happened. My TV, you're not supposed to see that. His tone was flat, emotionless. I felt a chill crawl up my spine. What do you mean? Mark sighed. They told me this might happen eventually. He hesitated. I can't. Just act normal, okay? I'll come over. Act normal? My entire life had just been upended, and he wanted me to act normal? I didn't have time to argue. I stormed outside, desperate for fresh air. But the moment I stepped onto my porch, I noticed something strange. The neighbor across the street, Mr. Thompson, was trimming his hedge. Nothing unusual, except he had been trimming that same hedge yesterday. And the day before that, the same motions, the same strokes. A woman walked past me on the sidewalk. She smiled. Good morning, Jason. It was night. I turned, my breath quickening. My street, my home, everything suddenly felt fake. Mark arrived 10 minutes later, his face pale. Listen, Jason, you need to stop digging. I clenched my fists. Tell me the truth, or I swear, it's all a show, he blurted out. Your whole life. It's been broadcasted since the day you were born. I staggered back, my head spinning. You're lying. I wish I was. He ran a hand through his hair. You've never questioned why things always work out for you? Why there are never real accidents or disasters in your life? My stomach turned. It was true. Every time I lost my job, another opportunity landed in my lap. Every time I dated someone, it felt like scripted romance. In the dreams, God, the dreams. The same scenarios playing out over and over, as if reruns were being implanted in my mind. Who's behind it? I demanded. Mark hesitated. The producers. The world watches you, Jason. They always have. I felt sick. My parents. They're actors. I didn't know what was real anymore, but I knew one thing. I had to get out. I ran, past my house, past the neighbors who watched me with strange, knowing smiles. I reached the edge of town, where a highway should have been. Instead, there was a massive wall. A dead end. I pounded on it, screaming, "Let me out!" A voice crackled from hidden speakers. "Jason, please return home. The audience doesn't want this." Screw the audience. I grabbed a nearby rock and smashed it against the wall. The sky flickered, glitching. I hit it again. The crack spread, and then the wall shattered. Beyond it, an empty soundstage. Cameras. Dozens of crew members staring at me, shocked. A massive neon sign read, "Thank you for watching The Jason Show." I had spent my entire life in a lie, and now the world was watching my escape. I stepped through the broken wall into the unknown. The cameras followed. The audience gasped, and for the first time in my life, I was truly free, or so I thought.